So I'm taking this video from my bed, and you can see behind me, got like the wallpaper's falling apart, and that's kind of a London thing, you know. I'm paying £430 for renting a big room, sharing with four other people, and some things aren't perfect with the house, but considering it's zone two and it's £430, you you take it, you just accept these things. You know, you don't want to like pay another £200 a month because you don't know where that money's going to come from. You don't work more, spend more time working and doing stuff you don't necessarily want to do, unless you've got a great job and then you can get a great place and hopefully maybe get the money for mortgage, etc., etc. But I want to tell you a story that a friend told me a while ago about a guy that didn't have these problems. Maybe he did at the start of his career, but he was an entrepreneur and he worked very hard and he had some great ideas and he followed through on them. And he was a bit of a Jeff Bezos figure, you know, he became incredibly rich. And some of you might remember the character Lester from the Simpsons episode where they sue Itchy and Scratchy, and Lester's this homeless guy who, you know, created Itchy, and he gets the money and he buys this gold house. He's happy. Well, this guy was kind of like that. You know, he was a philanthropist, so he did give a significant amount of his money away. But you know, he thought, I really have earned the right to have a gold house. And when I say gold house, I mean everything in that house was gold. I'm talking floorboards, the nails to nail the floorboards down, the door, the handlebars, the letterbox, his beds, the bed sheets. I'm not entirely sure about the way it works because I mean, obviously, none of that stuff is going to be solid gold. It's going to be an alloy. But there's a certain character to it, and especially like you know something like bedding, like you don't want like solid gold to it. It's going to be incredibly painful to sit on, but some sort of lining. But he moved in on the first day into his new place, and he hadn't done a Photoshop. I mean, he just sort of moved in this golden house, and he got as much as he could moved in, and he was a single guy, so he uh, he decided he was going to sleep in his new bed by himself, and just sort of you know feel what it's like, be in your own golden house under a golden roof and golden sheets for one day. And the problem was that when you have a house that's solid gold, it attracts a lot of attention. And how prosperous and how chivalrous and how generous you're going to be is inevitably going to get tested. And he was sleeping in his golden bed and under the golden duvet and resting his head on a golden pillow when he heard a knock, the golden door knocker on the golden door. And he left his golden bed after waking up and walked down the golden hallway, down the golden stairs, and went to the door, opened the golden door, and this very disheveled looking guy, maybe in his 60s or 70s, obviously had a hard life, potentially an alcoholic, potentially just weather beaten, the face sort of said it all. Clothes are a bit worn, a bit raggedy. And straight away, the, the guy can kind of guess where this is going. And he just sits there and says, is there anything I can help you with? And the guy's like, listen, sir, I'm homeless. I'm not asking for any money. I've a little bit too much pride for that. But there's a storm coming. Is there any chance that you could let me sleep, even just on the floor or something? Just um, I've got a bad feeling that this could be my last night if I sleep on the streets. And the guy was like, yeah, listen, I'm not gonna have you sleep on the floor. I've got loads of space. I've got about 10 spare bedrooms here. Um, I'll make the sheets off you. So he brought this guy down the golden hallway, up the golden stairs, and up to this golden bedroom, this golden spare bedroom. And the homeless guy was, his hands weren't great. He didn't have it there, but he helped him out with the sheet, with the bed sheet down, and let the guy sleep. So there's homeless guys sleeping in one golden spare bedroom, and this guy goes back to his golden master bedroom, and he's sleeping in his golden bed, and maybe only 45 minutes, so he's only doing maybe one half REM cycle, and there's another knock on the golden door, and then he springs his feet. He's just sort of, he's still with it. He figures something similar is going to happen, especially with, the storm starting to whip out in the sounds of the outside. And he goes down the golden hallway, down the golden stairs, and he goes to the golden door. And it's this other guy, and he's a good bit younger. He's maybe in his late teens, early 20s, quite skinny, quite effeminate. Um, and he is dishevelled as well, though. You could kind of like there is some wear and tear there. And he says, "Listen, I don't know if you can help me. Um, I'm gay, and my parents don't accept me for who I am, and they've thrown me on the streets, and I've been living there the last 2 weeks. Um, I'm really sorry to trouble you, but that storm is not something good, and like, there's nowhere else I can go. Is there any chance I could just crash on your couch or something?" And the guy goes, "Listen, look, what's happened to you is horrible. I can't I can't allow you to endure that. Like, so I'm gonna like let you stay for as long as you need. Come with me." So he brought the guy up golden hallway and up a flight of golden stairs, and showed the guy like a second golden spare bedroom. The guy was a bit quicker, helping out with golden sheets and putting the golden duvet down. He was so thankful. He just had this look of like, I can't believe somebody has finally taken notice and cared about me in this way. And he goes to sleep, and the guy goes back to sleep, and he doesn't get to close his eyes this time round. The storm's whipping up fast, and there's a third knock on the door, and he finally, he goes, "Oh, good thing I haven't really taken my dressing gown off." He wraps himself up in his golden dressing gown, puts his golden slippers back on, leaves the golden bedroom, heads down the golden hallway, down the golden stairs, and then he opens the golden door, the front door, golden front door, and there's this guy, and he's not looking well. Probably some track marks on his arm. Uh, Very skinny. Not well at all. And the guy was the guy who owns the house is like, "Listen, I can't stop. I know exactly what you're looking for. You want some sleep tonight, don't you?" And the guy's like, "Is it possible?" Absolutely. Third Golden's spare bedroom now. Like, this guy's he's just all over the place. He can't help with the golden sheets at all. So the guy owns the house. He's doing all the hard work himself, and he puts the golden sheets on, and he gets the guy out of bed, and then he goes back to his own bed. This time he's kind of lucky that he's able to sleep through the storm, probably because he's so tired from all the experiences going up and down the golden hallway and up the golden stairs. And he wakes up actually kind of all right, but a little bit later than normal. It's maybe about half 9, 10 o'clock, and he leaves his golden bed with his golden dressing gown on, and he goes the golden landing way, and you see there's all three homeless guys there, and one of them says, "We just waited to thank you. Like, it's just what you've done to us tonight. Probably saved our lives." And I said, "Oh, guys, don't worry about it. Like, it's my pleasure. Do you just want breakfast? I haven't got much to offer you. I've only got I'm only just moved in, so I've only got Rice Krispies and Cocoa Pops." And the first one was, "I'd love Rice Krispies." The second was, "You know what? I'd love that as well. I haven't had a good Rice Krispies in a long time." Third one goes, "Can I have the Cocoa Pops?" And from this story, and it's only a small sample size, what I can ascertain is that 2 out of 3 homeless guys prefer Rice Krispies over Cocoa Pops. Thank you for your time.